Oh, hello everybody. How are you doing? Becky Raney here, and I'm delighted to bring to you today an amazing, amazing class. And this is something that we rarely talk about, and I don't know why. We don't talk about exercise. What is the deal about that? Exercise is an important part of our lifestyle, and activities, moving, keeping ourselves active is so important. And when we look at this lifestyle chart, I tend to focus a lot on the nutrition and digestion. We have a lot of different focus on metabolism. We have a lot of focus on resting and managing stress and reducing our toxicity. But for some reason, this movement part is really something that we should be focusing on more. And I think about I used to exercise and really go out and walk and do a lot of things over the years, and I've slowed down quite a bit, and that's not a good thing. So I thought it'd be a really nice thing to talk about. The real reason I exercise for the quality of life I enjoy. And this is written by Kenneth H. Cooper. And when we talk about who's Dr. Kenneth Cooper, well, Kenneth Cooper is a doctor of medicine, and he was the former Air Force colonel from Oklahoma. And he pioneered the benefits of doing aerobic exercise for maintaining and improving health. And you see so many different people out doing aerobics, like jogging down the road, riding bikes and things. It's getting your body moving. And he wrote a book in 1968 about aerobics, which emphasized the point of the system for improving your cardiovascular system. The popular mass market version of this new aerobics book, published 10 years later, talks about doing that 10,000 steps a day method of maintaining adequate fitness by walking. And so, it doesn't have to be heavy workouts and things like that, but just doing some physical movement is so important. So he's the one, if you've heard about doing 10,000 steps a day is really important. And we have it even on our phone. My iPhone manages how many steps I take, and it's a real important thing. So let's look at the self-assessment part of our program today, and let's be honest with ourselves. So, what are your current feelings about working out? How do you feel about that? Um, when was your last physical activity? What did you do last? And did you enjoy it? Is that a yes or a no? And does exercise or moving more feeling overwhelming? Do you feel like it's overwhelming to get started? And in my assessment of the less I do, the harder it is to get back on track, right? The less you do. So it's like a non-negotiable to go out and go for a walk. And a lot of people get a dog to use that as an excuse to push them to go out and take the dog for a walk. It's really actually very good. And the lifestyles, the lifestyle choices you make are foundational for your wellness. And I feel like as an emotions coach counselor, we talk a lot about the noise in our head, all the different thoughts and thinking that really are not our friend. And I like to think of it as a beehive with all these bees flying around, and each bee is a negative thought because it's just making noise and it's not our friend, right? And like, oh, you could do it tomorrow, or oh, you don't really have the energy, you don't feel like it, or this TV program's really good, or I have to get this work done, or wow, it's raining outside, or what are all the excuses that we say to ourselves that actually has us not get in action? And so we're going to go on here and see about some of the benefits of movement. So your cardiovascular system is really important. Of course, our heart health is so important. Keeping an optimal weight is really important. Blood pressure in the normal range. And when you exercise, that helps keeping your blood pressure going. Blood sugars in a normal range, cholesterol levels in a normal range, healthy mental outlook. And there's a lot to be said about getting those endorphins going and feeling better. I notice my husband when he goes out and plays pickleball for 3 hours, he comes back exhausted because he really did a lot of workout, but he's smiling and he's really enjoying it. He's being with people, he's having collaboration with people, and it's just something that he's really enjoying doing. And bone health is also real important. Resistant exercise is good that way for your bone health and optimal metabolic health. And so all of these things are strong benefits of movement and getting around and exercising. So, what is stopping you? What are the reasons why you get stopped? A lot of people say that they're not sure really where to start, and that makes sense. Like maybe you don't want to play pickleball, or maybe you don't want to go for a walk. So you can do lots of exercises, even just sitting in a chair. You can do some stretching and yoga. There's so many different things you can do. So maybe start with a list and think about some of the things you enjoy to do, or maybe give yourself a challenge and think of things that you've never done before that would be a real good challenge for you. I actually signed up to do a marathon. And Larry and I did that. I think it was like 2008 where we did a marathon. It took a lot of training, but it really had a goal in mind. And we trained and trained. And even when we were working at the print shop, it was something that we did together and we really enjoyed it. And then about 10 years later, I decided to do a triathlon. Now, I'm not that kind of athlete. I even don't enjoy swimming, but that's the whole reason why I did it. So I didn't have a fear of swimming. And so see what you can do to challenge yourself. So start out with a list of something that you've always admired people doing and maybe see if it's something you can do. Now, if you have a bad leg or a bad knee or something, then maybe a marathon is something that you're not going to want to really do. But, sometimes a lot of the things is in our head. And I'm not going to say that your health issues are in your head, but take a look at that and see like, well, how can you push yourself and challenge yourself and not listen to the bees going on in your head and be able to take time or take that initiative to do that. Now, the next one is limited time. Yeah, we're busy, but what are your priorities? Like I have to sit here and tell myself, Becky, get up and go for a walk. Like go get outside, go for a walk. We live in a beautiful area. Go out and enjoy the area. And actually, you can make time now, or you can really wish you would have made time later. So take time now. You want to put value in yourself. When we don't give time to our workouts and exercises, we're not valuing ourselves. And I can't say that big enough. Where is your value of who you are? Now, I know a lot of moms, maybe watching this program or this video, a lot of moms may be resistant to working out because they got kids. They don't have time to go work out for themselves. Well, you can sit on the floor and teach your kids how to stretch and how to do exercise. This is really important to get them involved in starting early on actually being mindful on taking care of their body. There's a lot of reasons where we can change the narrative of what is stopping us, right? Not motivated. So momentum is created, and it will create motivation. It's the same word, right? Motivation, momentum. I can't even say it. um, I notice that when I get out and I exercise, I actually want to do it more and I'm more committed to it. And this is really powerful. I want to go back to that limited time. There's a program that we teach in doTERRA. It's called Miracle Mornings. And Miracle Mornings talks about getting up an hour early and dedicating 10 minutes of time to exercise. And it's just stretching, yoga, doing some little aerobics, something like that. 10 minutes is all it takes. And they say that because it gets your blood moving and gets you going, and you will have more momentum, more motivation to move forward in your day. So I like to start doing my workouts early in the morning so you don't let the bees, it's before the bees wake up. If you could start doing that early, that's really powerful. Discomfort. Maybe you do have some ailments that are going on that are truly something that stops you, but there's lots of different kinds of workouts that can help you do that. Stretching, that's not going to be hard on your knees and your hips. Do some research. You can go swimming in a swimming pool, maybe, or um, sitting in a chair, doing a lot of exercises in a chair. So, lack of energy. I'm going to go back to you create energy just by being getting started, like the momentum and the motivation. actually you can generate energy right now in the moment. Did you know that? Like I can get really excited and really energetic right now, and it's something that I choose to do. So when people say they have lack of energy, they're just not training their brain to go through and be more motivated and more energetic. And I think that's really a powerful statement that we actually teach that in the suicide center that I work at, creating that energy that will create and be more healthy for your mind. All of this stuff actually is very supportive in the mind, um, and your mind health. So forward is forward. So getting in momentum, like again, and we talked a lot about that, is consider a full spectrum of activities can get you moving, whether it's dancing in your living room or doing Tai Chi in the park, mowing the lawn, vacuuming the floor, mopping the floor, getting up and down the stairways in the house. Household chores like washing the dishes and doing laundry are really important. Getting on a bicycle and going out and riding a bike. Forward is forward. Regardless of what it is, it's really important to know that you can do and be determined to do that. Okay, so the truth is you can move forward however you want until you can't. Meaning, research shows that growth is a mindset, which recognizes that improvement is possible even when you struggle to learn something new. So I know sometimes when you're in school and trying to learn something new and you're not getting it, right? You can learn something just by turning the page. It's more beneficial than fixed mindset. So a fixed mindset focuses on what you're whether, excuse me, let me rephrase that, which even when you're struggling to learn something new is more beneficial than a fixed mindset, which focuses on whether you're naturally good at something instead of focusing on the past. Congratulate yourself for recommitting yourself to a healthier mindset and acknowledging your progress. Try to focus on how good your body feels instead of dwelling on the negative thoughts. And it's really amazing how those negative thoughts can really get in our mind really quickly. Like I know when I sit down on the floor and I'm stretching and stuff, I'm like, I got too much to do today. I don't have time for this. I hear all that, hear it, and know that that voice is not your friend and that you are stronger than that, right? Now, this is something that I wish I would have listened to in the last 5 years during the pandemic, but the 50-10 rule, 50 minutes of sitting in front of the computer or doing something equals you better get up and do 10 minutes of standing, stretching, or walking. And so my commitment is to 50 minutes. I'm going to have my computer, my little stopwatch going, and I'm going to run upstairs and down the stairs and do some movement and stuff before I start the next 50 minutes. And that's really important. Be One of the things that's really important about this too is that I could spend hours. The only time I get up to maybe to use the bathroom, right? I could spend hours in front of the computer. And that is so bad. 4 hours can go by, 5 hours can go by, 6 hours can go by like that because you're really in the mode, right? But I'm not being nearly as productive when I'm doing that than if I did 50 minutes and got up and exercised for 10 minutes. You will actually find yourself being more productive and more active and more beneficial for your work that you're actually sitting down doing. A 10-minute break will help avoid burnout. It'll help cut down distractions, help you digest new information better, and it will typically help you move more productive during the designed work time or be more productive. I need that. So I'm not being good to myself when I'm not doing this, right? And so if you're feeling energetic, take the dog for a walk for a minute, do some dancing on the floor, start a load of laundry, run up and down the stairways. Um, if you're feeling a little bit tired, do some stretches, listen to some favorite music, and do some rocking to the music or something. Okay. So if you could move more freely, what would you do? What would you do? If you could move more freely, what would you do? And when I asked this question, I did this class yesterday to my United States team, and we had lots of interaction. It was really great. We talked a lot about taking the dog for a walk. My mom has a dog. We talked about going and playing pickleball during the day and running along the beach. We live right by the beach. Why wouldn't we do that? The tide has been going way out lately, and it's just gorgeous. So what would you do? Now, and why do you not do it? Well, maybe consider doTERRA has some amazing products that help you from being stiff and sore in those certain areas. Deep Blue is an amazing product line. So the Deep Blue stick actually has copaiba in it. While we often associate sore muscles and joints with exercise and recreational sports, it's also possible to feel tightness in the body after sitting too long. Hello. And I know sometimes when I get on the plane, like when I fly to India, I'm on the plane for 14 hours and you're sitting there. So I've been trying to get up and walking back and forth and doing some stretches and bending and stuff in the aisle. I don't care what people think. And that really helped this last time I traveled. So many of us spend our days at the work on at the desk, sitting behind a computer screen without moving long periods of time. So sitting, typing, hunching over a computer for hours can leave you uncomfortable and very stiff. And that's the lack of movement and the lack of momentum. And so you're getting more tired actually doing that. So when you get home from work, you're like, ah, I sat at the computer all day. Why am I so exhausted? So I would like to challenge you to consider getting up and doing that 50-10 rule and taking this deep blue stick. This deep blue stick is a powerful, powerful product. Deep Blue Oil actually is a powerful essential oil blend that offers immediate soothing effects to the skin. It consists of blue chamomile, wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ylang-ylang, helichrysum, and blue tansy, which gives it the blue color, and osmosis. These essential oils provide rejuvenating benefits, soothing to the back of the legs, the bottom of the feet, the sore neck and the back, all those things. This oil is called the soothing blend. And I actually will, after a long day's work, I will rub it on the back of my neck before I go to sleep and on my shoulders. And it actually helps me have a beautiful night's sleep. So I don't know if you've ever felt like you were in bed and you just were too sore to sleep. And so sometimes it's something to also consider. We were talking about neuropathy. Some people, their legs, when you're laying quiet in bed, you start to really notice the body pain. And this oil is something to really reach for, whether it's the deep blue stick or even the deep blue rub. There's that deep blue rub that's also possible. It's an incredible product. And what's really powerful about the deep blue stick is it has copaiba in it. And copaiba is an essential oil that is for has CBD in it. And let me see if I can find that information here real quick. Yeah, it has um, CBD in it. And the CBD is something where you're going to be helping with that pain support. And so this stick, it doesn't have as strong of a smell as the lotion. The lotion is very strong, and I tend to like that smell better. The stick is for those like people who, like men who are actually doing physical sports or working out in the farm and they have a sore back or sore feet. This one actually is going to be so you don't rub your eyes with the oil being on your hands. So it's really nice that way. But the copaiba is only in the stick. And so if you want to have more of the pain support, this is a good one to reach for as well. Okay, now turmeric. We love our turmeric. Turmeric is an extract, an essential oil in India. And many of my leaders had the opportunity to go to the sourcing area where they source turmeric. And the turmeric is an incredible product where it actually has the ability to support the inflammation. And this inflammation is what causes a lot of the pain, like with the arthritis or anything like that. So when we're using the soreness, this oil, you can put it on topically and you can also take this one internally. And it helps support the body in supporting these specific things. And very wonderful oil. I can't wait for doTERRA India to get the turmeric dual capsules, which has the essential oil as well as the powder form that is bioavailable. It's been broken open, so it's bioavailable to be absorbed into the body. And here in the United States, we have so many testimonies on that product. Now, here again, it's the copaiba. And the copaiba, when you take that with the turmeric together, It acts as an opioid. So that is something that's really incredible if you're really dealing with a lot of soreness and issues that way. That's something to consider. But the cobaiba is fast and direct bonding to CB2, and it has beta carotene is a powerful constituent of copaiba with potential to support well-being in a variety of ways. Try taking copaiba orally to support a healthy inflammatory response. As Scott Johnson says, copaiba and CBD work within the same biological system, so people naturally want to compare them. But it's not a really fair comparison. Copaiba has the benefits that can't be achieved with CBD. Now, here in the United States, that would be marijuana, and that's illegal, I believe, in India. And so CBD actually, when used copaiba daily, copaiba helps you live longer and healthier life with greater periods of homeostasis. So it's a very supportive and the calming benefits too. And it helps with the respiratory. So if you're working out, that's really good for respiratory support. It also is really good for gut health too. So copaiba is like the brother of frankincense, and it has a lot of benefits. It's a really powerful oil for many different things, and I think it's really important to have this one in your medicine cabinet. Okay, lemongrass. Lemongrass. I added this one to the PowerPoint because lemongrass also is sourced in India. And this one my mom uses when she wakes up in the middle of the night with restless leg syndrome, and she absolutely loves this oil for that. You can create a cream mixing lemongrass with the deep blue and having a nice benefit for both of these. A lot of people who run marathons and do triathlons and things like that use lemongrass to avoid the cramping of the legs and the muscles. And this one also is really supportive in the heart health. And so has a lot of benefits that way too. So I would reach for lemongrass. And also breathe. Breathe oil is going to help oxygenate your lungs, oxygenate your muscles, and help spread an easier air passage for helping you exercise more. Or sometimes when we have respiratory issues, we can't seem to move as good, right? And so this product is really beneficial that way. Um, so must have. Now let's just talk a little bit more about doTERRA. doTERRA, why choose doTERRA? Well, doTERRA has certified pure, tested grade essential oils, and doTERRA is an incredible product. It has many different oils from all over the world, and we test them to ensure that we're having 100% pure oils so that when we're putting on our body, it's not going to be harmful. There are many different companies that sell essential oils, but they're cheaper. Yes, but you deserve the best. When other companies have cheaper oils, they're actually stretching it with harmful fillers and contaminants that can actually be harmful to your body. I talk to many people who say, well, I've tried essential oils before and they don't seem to work for me. Well, that's because you're using the oils that are from crappy companies. They actually stretch them with harmful fillers that actually is reversing the benefit for you. And of course, it's not going to help you. Of course, it's not going to help you. And I want to tell you, stay away from Amazon. A lot of people, it's against the rules for doTERRA to sell product on Amazon because doTERRA wants to have the chain of ownership. So you know that when you're buying it directly from doTERRA, that you have 100% pure essential oil. When you're buying it on Amazon, people stretch it, make it cheaper, and take advantage of you. You can buy those lids and re-put them on and make them lock. So that's something to really consider. You're not getting the pure oil. Now, turmeric, I spoke earlier, the co-impact sourcing, turmeric is sourced in India. And in that region where they source that oil, we actually built a hospital and there's a food bank. We feed many people on a daily basis there. And my team got to go there and helped serve the food. It was just an incredible experience. I think they were actually even building a building too. They were moving some dirt around and doing stuff too. So it was an incredible experience for them. And I think that that is something that when you think about buying the essential oils, you're also supporting the farmers, you're supporting the community in a whole nother way. So also consider this being a little bit of a donation to helping support the farmers and the communities. Okay, so the loyalty reward program is something that you can actually take advantage of that doTERRA has. When you sign up to be a member of doTERRA, you actually get everything at 25% off, which is incredible benefit, right? 25% off from retail, manufactured retail price. So when you're purchasing these oils, you're actually getting um, every month, if you join the loyalty reward program, you can get 10% back on the month one, month two, and month three that you decided to join the loyalty reward program. 10% back. So then that means you're actually getting things at 35% off. When you purchase month four, five, and six, you get 15% back. When you purchase seven, eight, and ninth months, you get 20% back, and so on. All the way to a year's time, when you're over a year's time at 13th month, you're actually getting 30% back in addition to the 25% off manufactured retail price. So this is a huge benefit. This is incredible. And being able to earn extra points that way that you can use to get free product and stuff, it's really, really amazing. So this is based on what we call PV. PV stands for product volume, and product volume is the way that we use internationally doTERRA dollars. So in India, we have Indian rupees. The United States, we have United States dollars. They're different, right? But so doTERRA came up with product volume so that that way the communication is exactly the same. So if you order at least one PV, you're maintaining every month, and you don't skip a month, you're maintaining every month your points. Now, to increase the percentage, to go up to the next level, you want to be ordering at least 50 PV every month. Now, if you're going to do the business with doTERRA, and we can talk about that briefly, um, to earn commissions, you're going to want to invest 100 PV every month. And I used to think that that was a really difficult thing to do, but not anymore. I've replaced everything in my house to be using the oils. I use them for my cleaning products. I use them for exercise. I use them for shampoo. I use them for my health benefits. I use them for cooking. You guys, these oils are used. You can replace these oils for all the other things I just mentioned, and being able to use these products on a daily basis. And you're going to be healthier and better for it. You're going to have more energy. You're going to be um, more enthusiastic with life. I mean, everything is just going to come together. So 100 PV, if you're going to be doing the business, that's part of the requirement to earn commissions. Now, if you don't have a team yet, it's not part of the requirement, but as you build along, you'll see how that works. If you did 125 PV, 125 PV by the 15th of each month, so between the 1st and the 15th, you will get a free product of the month. So here again, you're getting something free, and that's incredible. And sometimes we have promotions that are a little bit more than that, like 200 PV, where you here in the United States, we had an offer a few months ago where we got four free oils. So that's pretty fun. Now, in India, you guys are extra special. We have what's called the Loyalty Rewards Advantage program. So when you're part of the Loyalty Rewards program, they add an advantage to it. So you're actually going to have different benefits or an additional added on benefits. So month four through six, you're going to be called the Jasmine Silver Club, where if you ordered something for 100 PV for each of those months, you gain access to some swag items that doTERRA has. Normally, they don't sell swag, so you get some extra swag. And then you get 30 additional LRP points. You guys, this is incredible. So having the 30 additional LRP points added to your ID number, and then as you go to the next 20%, you're going to get all these benefits of this. Plus, you get to gain a limited time access to limited time offer promotions. You get a gift of a Pebble diffuser with your next order, and you get shopping time in BOGOs before everybody else does. And BOGOs are buy one, get one free, holiday items and new launches, etc. And then if you did month 10 through 12, again, following the same program, you become a Rose Tier 3 in 9 consecutive months and 100 PV orders. You're going to get all these other promotions, all these other things that are happening, and you get a bubble diffuser. and more access to swag items and things like that. So pretty incredible. Really, truly, you guys, this is really something amazing. So because we talked about movement today, I wanted to highlight this athlete's kit. This athlete's kit is an incredible kit. It's if you bought it retail, it's 11,305. If you buy it wholesale, you're getting it for 7,788 Indian rupees. This kit has an amazing grouping of oils. I talked about the Breathe oil and the Deep Blue, but let's just go through real quickly about what the tea tree oil does. The tea tree oil is really good for skin issues, toe fungus, maybe athlete's foot. You can use this to put in your shoes. Use this to rub on the bottom of your feet, on your toenails, things like that. Peppermint is also going to be one of those oils to oxygenate your airways. Lavender acts as an antihistamine. It's a Swiss Army knife of many things. And On Guard is one to help with your immune support. So this is a really good one to be taking daily. I take it in my coffee. I love to put it in my coffee. And so this kit, you guys, is an incredible kit, and it's a total of 70 PV. And we also have other kits too. We have kits that start at 100 PV and 10 oils, and they go up. So just let me know if you're interested in any more of those kits. And how to get started today, we have two different kinds of accounts. You can buy from me retail, but truly, I want you to take advantage of the 25% below retail price and join doTERRA. Membership is free, but we like to have you join with a kit. And so you have a nice collection of oils to start with and really get moving. So you get the 25% below retail. You also get to take advantage of the loyalty reward program. Or you can join as a doTERRA wellness advocate like I am, where you can earn commissions in sharing these oils with other people. There's different kinds of memberships, and I think that might be my next slide here. Let me go to that real quick. Yep, I have my slides out of order. But in order to join, you want to give me your name, your shipping address. You're going to want to give me your KYC documents because in India, we require the KYC documents if you decide to be a wellness advocate. I need your date of birth and email and what kit you want to purchase. So let's go through those kits real quick. We have 10 most popular oils. And these 10 most popular oils, I'm serious, this is the kit I started out with. And I really, really, I wish I would have started out with a bigger kit. This is all 5 ml bottles. And a 5 ml bottle has 85 drops. And each drop is going to be a dose, right? So it's 85 drops, a lot of doses in there. It comes with a fractionated coconut oil. And if you increase your what you're purchasing there, you can also purchase the Pebble diffuser, which is a beautiful diffuser. You get the stickers and so on. So this kit here has a lot of the really beautiful oils. It does have deep blue in it. It does have frankincense, which is the brother of copaiba. It has lemon oil, which is really a good detoxifier oil. It has the tea tree. It has the digestive oil, and so on. This is the same kit, but each oil comes in a 15 ml bottle, and that's 250 drops. The only oil that doesn't come in a 15 ml bottle is the deep blue. And so that one is to be mindful that when you buy this kit, this one does come in a smaller bottle. And then you also get the fractionated coconut oil. If you want the diffuser, you just add a few more PV to it and you can get the diffuser as well. So incredible. Now, this is an Aroma Touch training kit, and you can purchase these 8 oils that are used in this technique of a massage, which is called the Aroma Touch technique. And this also comes with a $100 training kit, which is really valuable. So you can go online, learn how to do the massage technique. And with many people doing workouts and exercise, this might be a really valuable asset to have in your skill set toolbox. The Natural Solutions Kit is another way to get all these beautiful oils. You get a beautiful box. This wooden box is a really wonderful. You get a diffuser and you get many different oils here, toothpaste, the deep blue rub, and so on. Okay, so this is a lot of people say, well, Becky, I don't know how to use all those oils. And here's an app that you can download on your phone. There's a minimal cost to it. I believe it's around 8,000 Indian rupees or something. And downloading this app, you're going to have all the access to what the oils are, how to use them, maybe a wellness concern, which oils you can use for the wellness concern, and so on. This app is a book. It's incredible. It's like the Bible of essential oils, and it's available both on Android and the Apple phone. We also have this one too. A lot of people like this one. I tend to not use this one as much because this app here has testimonies on it too. And so really, really great. This one has DIY recipes. So you can make your own lotions, your own soaps and stuff like that, and so on. Okay. So our whole goal here is to really help heal the world. doTERRA has an incredible business program. And it's not like any other network marketing company. We truly are compassionate and really care about people. We really want to help people get up and moving more. We want to help people have a better lifestyle. Why continue our life suffering? And so, joining me and helping sharing these oils, it's not required to purchase the oils to be a business plan. I know that a lot of people and a lot of network marketing companies do require you to be part of the business. I'm not requiring you to do that. First and foremost, we want you to feel better and to really have access to these oils. You will find, just like me, you will find that these oils are really incredible and you can't help but sharing with people. Oh my gosh, you could try this deep blue if you've got a bad back. Oh my gosh, you got a hurt stomach. Maybe this oil might be something that you help. And as you start to introduce people with the oils, you're going to see that you can't help but share. Then you're going to start benefiting from the commissions, and then you're going to see that this is an easier program than other network marketing companies. So I invite you to, if you want to know more about the business, to ring me up, give me a call, to text me, and we can set up a class to go through and show you how you can earn money. We have a whole new program on how to earn 40,000 Indian rupees within a few months. And that is a game changer it's for many mothers who are at home with their children. This is a game changer. You can start to earn money taking care of your kids and sharing these beautiful oils. For having a side income, it's also residual income is super important for your future. And sharing the oils a little bit here, a little bit there is really impactful. Or if you want to run with this like me, we have an amazing program too that I have to help train you and go forward with that. So give me a like on this video. Thank you for joining me, and we hope to hear from you real soon. Take care.